Capped off Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Jay Palton, and I'm here to talk you through Everton's 3-0 win over Burnley last night in the Carabao Cup. This is the extra time match review. And yeah, Everton in the hat for the next round. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Back-to-back home wins. Obviously, 3 wins from the last 4. I think it's 5 out of the last 7. Yeah, really, really pleased. It's another sort of green W on the board. Just excellent. Another win against Premier League team. Everything's just looking really nice at the minute, which is good because the season started in really disappointing fashion on and off the pitch. But I think a lot of people, myself included, were saying, look, it will come good on the field. We will get better. We will score goals. We will win games. A few players rotated last night, but no problem at all. Okay, Burnley were terrible. They were really bad. That was the easiest win against Premier League opposition for, God, a long time. You're probably going back pre-COVID, to be honest with you. I can't think of a time or a game where we've had it easier than that. It was quite easy against Bournemouth, to be fair, but I think last night was even simpler for us, like just in terms of a couple of goals didn't have to work very hard for, whereas the first couple of games couldn't buy a goal, and then just sat back, still created the best chances, and then scored a good goal to finish it off. So yeah, really pleased. First goal, absolutely sick as a dog if you're a Burnley fan. Dwight McNeil crossing with Tarkowski, brilliant header, good ball in, and that puts us a goal up. And that just kind of, you're getting an early goal as well, which is always nice, because obviously you look at a lot of the games this season where that hasn't happened, and I think particularly at home, that's when the crowd gets up a little bit and people start to worry. I don't think that was going to happen last night, to be fair, because it was in the cup and because we're on a good run and all those things. And I really fancied us last night, to be fair. But yeah, good header, gets us a goal up, and then rest of the half just kind of went on. Burnley came into it a little bit more, a couple of really nice moves. I saw some of their fans talk about the nice bits of play they had in the first half, but to their own sort of acknowledgements, it didn't happen anywhere near enough. They didn't penetrate or get through to us, even with those nice bits of play, really. And a good defensive clearance by James Garner prevents them potentially levelling the game, but that was kind of all they had, really. And even then, obviously, it's kind of if buts and maybe. So we're going a goal up. Good value for the lead, I thought. Amadou Onana should have made it 2-0, but he's kind of leaning back. He rushes it a little bit. Goals just come out to try and retrieve the ball. He doesn't do so. Onana just curls it over the bar. But it didn't take long for him to get his goal again. McNeil crosses again. Tarkowski heads it down, and it's just a mess. If you look at the angle from behind the goal, there's like 4 or 5 Burnley players not marking anyone, and then there's like 4 or 5 of our players not being marked. It was amateur hour, to be fair. Really, really bad from Burnley, and I just flicked it in to make it 2-0. I think that's his second goal for Everton. I think he's deserved on this season because he's played quite well and he's come close 3 or 4 times. So good for him to get a goal, keep his confidence flowing. He looked delighted with himself as well, so really good there. And then once it went to 2-0, I mean, I wasn't worried about it. I didn't actually go to the game last night. I had a ticket, but I couldn't go in the end. And when you're watching on a stream, you don't want to check the other scores in case you're like 30, 40 seconds behind, you see a goal in your game. But I wasn't bothered last night. Once I went 2-0, I was like, yeah, nothing's going to happen here. I don't need to worry about it. And you have to see, obviously, the result flying into, we might end up getting the draw. I mean, I'm not sure the draw's been taking place yet. I mean, we're like nearly 24 hours after the game. It was absolutely ridiculous how long it took for that to happen, but we got there in the end, obviously. But before that, we just kind of saw the game out. Danjuma had a chance to score. What would have been his first goal at Goodison. Lovely ball from him and good run by Calvert-Lewin. The pass back to him was not perfect, and I don't know, he just didn't throw himself at it. I think if he kind of really went for it, he might have got there before the defender and at least kind of made something happen. He might not have scored, but get a shot on or just something. But you look at the third goal, probably wasn't going to come, and then Beto, who came on and had a bit of a nightmare, didn't he, really, in terms of nothing came off for him, but he just kept going. That's what I love about him. In every game since he's come in, he just kept going, and he gets the ball away from the defender, so great strength, great pace, great bit of skill, gets past him, and then it's a cracking ball into Ashley Young, who's got to be the oldest player to score for Everton for quite a while, 39 years old, isn't he? Or 38, actually, I think he might be now. I know we had a few centre-backs at the start of this century. We're getting towards the 40s, but yeah, he must be up there, mustn't he? Yeah, I was just saying to someone yesterday, actually, because there's quite a few players in this team who I haven't seen score for us yet, the likes of Young and Nathan Patterson, for example. Obviously, Ben Godfrey, plays like that. So, Ashley Young's now off that list, and we've seen him bag in blue, which is really good. Use for Chimity, another one. But yeah, really pleased with us, and just put the icing on the cake. Just makes it look all that more convincing. And hopefully just feeds the confidence. Obviously, we've got Fulham in the next round at home. I mean, you look at obviously Port Vale at home would have been the best result. Borough at home would have been the best result after that. Then it probably was Fulham, I think, off the top of my head. Definitely not Newcastle, not Chelsea, not the other lot, not West Ham, probably, and obviously there's us. So I'd say it's probably the third best result we could have wished for. Far from a foregone conclusion. I'm sure Fulham, they're going to be safe, heads well above water by then, I think. Probably going to strengthen in January as well, you'd imagine. So I'm sure they're going to really want to go for it. Marcus Silva, point to prove. He's won a couple of times at Goodison in the last... already this year he's won twice at Goodison, so we want to make that 3. So it's going to be a difficult game, but it could have been a lot worse. So let's go into that full of confidence. Hopefully we have a few wins by then. Hopefully Joao Palhinha can't play for whatever reason. Hopefully that's why we can't play for whatever reason, not to get his customary returning goal against us. And yeah, really pleased, going into the weekend, happy. And this team, touch wood, and you're just hoping it's just getting better and better. So let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below on the game, and we'll see you next time. Nice one.